There's one fish that many people in the UK might not even know that we have, and that's the seahorse. I'm travelling to the south coast of England to try and see my first ever wild seahorse in the UK. And it's also the first time I've scuba dived since I had a spinal injury last year, so I've got a mixture of excitement and caution for getting back in the water.
Well, here I am, sun is shining and can't wait to get in the water. Now, there are two species of seahorse in the UK. Short-snouted seahorse, which we're unlikely to find here, and spiny seahorse, which are the ones I really want to see. They're an impressive looking beast. Never seen one before. I've got the license, so I'm incredibly excited. So let's get in that water. Well, this is the first dive I've done in a year since I had a back accident, so really excited. And look at the conditions. Absolutely flat calm. The viz looks great. Let's just hope the seahorses are playing ball.
I've been granted a licence by the Marine Management Organisation to film seahorses, along with my dive partner for today's shoot, Ross Burney. It was such a lovely feeling being back in the water and having the weight of all that dive gear just melt away in the shallows. It was pretty shallow where we were diving, no more than 3 metres. I could pretty much stand up and take a breath, so no need for a safety stop on this shoot. The seas here are pretty rich in life, and we came across mullet cruising along the seabed, along with 2-spot gobies hanging in the current, and lots of wrasse, many of which had large isopod parasites attached to them. The seabed also had some lovely fanworms collecting food in the current. We'd been in the water less than 10 minutes when I saw something hugging some seaweed, and sure enough, on my first dive, I'd found one, a spiny seahorse. By the looks of it, it was a subadult, so still had some growing to do. It was strange being out in the open, but having looked for signs of stress, including darkening of the body, raising above the seabed, and the pupils dilating, it seemed quite happy to be plodding along the sandy areas. I was absolutely chuffed to have found my first seahorse, and especially so quickly. Not wanting to disturb it, we got a couple more shots and let it be. Eelgrass is a really important habitat for these fish, as they use it to hide away, and when you see the adults, they blend in so well. You can see why they're called spiny seahorses, although they aren't actually spiky. It's the filaments hanging off them that gives them the name, moving with the current, helping them to blend in. They don't have teeth, but they will ambush small prey like shrimps and suck them up whole. Eelgrass is also a great nursery habitat for a range of other marine fish and an important carbon trap.
Well, that was absolutely incredible. We've done about 6 dives and that's the first one I've seen. Absolutely spectacular. Saw it straight away within 5 minutes. That's crazy. An incredible creature. Bucket list for me. And I got it straight away on the dive. Get in. Oh, I'm looking a bit salty after getting out of that dive, but I am ecstatic. Seahorses were a bucket list species for me to see in the UK. Never thought I'd actually ever see one. So to go in there, see one within 5 minutes in shallow water, out in the open, not hidden, was phenomenal. I'm absolutely elated. So chuffed to death. That's another species ticked off the list, and it was great to do a bit of scuba diving. So maybe I will get back into it and try and find some more species with scuba. But that seahorses ticked off. Get in.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support the channel, liking the video and subscribing to the channel really helps me out. But you can also donate to my buymeacoffee.com link, and all the money from that goes back into making new films for the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. You can check out some other videos in the links here. Also check out my website and social media, as well as the podcast that I host, the Bearded Tits Podcast. Cheers.